Looks like it's time for another ballroom blitz!
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Legacy Leader Class, Blitzwing! So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging right up front. Here we have some nice artwork of Blitzwing in all three of his modes. The Transformers Legacy, he is a leader class, a class leader, a leader Transformers. On this side of the box we have the lovely Legacy artwork. Beautiful. On this side, we have more of Blitzwing. Up top, Transformers Legacy. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, this, that, the other things and stuff. You have a QR code here, which will take you to his tech specs if that interests you, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Blitzwing, the latest leader class figure in this Legacy line. And here he is in his tank mode. He is packed in tank mode, so congratulations, Hasbro, for packing him the correct way. So yeah, he's packed in tank mode, and here he is. He's a pretty nice, big, beefy tank here. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. Now, I know this is something people have a problem with. The cockpit sticking out the front of the tank mode here. Now that is accurate to Blitzwing's design. That is supposed to be there. Not supposed to be sticking out that far though. That's a bit much, but it is what it is. Also, another thing that kind of irks me is if you don't have his head turned around in there, you will totally see his face. So it's better you have his head turned around in there, because otherwise, total visible hair syndrome. I mean, it still is really, but at least you won't see his face if you have it turned around in there. So couple little missteps there with the tank mode, but all in all though, still some nice detail going on there in the treads and the body of the tank itself. The big old turret, Decepticon symbol right there. And of course he has a rocket-powered tank. Why not? Dare I say, why not? But all in all, not too shabby. There is the top. There is the bottom. He does have the little rolling wheel, so he can roll like rolling tanks should roll. Hooray for rolling, giant, killing tanks. Then, for comparison, here he is with Megs. Here he is with Astro Train. With Octane. With the Titan's Return, Blitzwing. And with G1 Blitzwing, because precious. Oh, so precious. Now, as far as accessories go, he does include a lot of weaponry. You get not one, but two guns, just cast in a dark purple there. Very reminiscent of the G1 toy guns. So you get two of those. You also get his sword, with the blade done in silver. The sword is rubbery, so that will bend around on you. But still, nicely detailed sword, like the silver paint, nice shiny silver. And you also get these two big old like missile pod deals going on here, done in transparent red with the painted purple. And yeah, you get these big things. These things, I don't get these things. After I'm done with this review, these are probably going to end up in a drawer, but you know, hey, they're things that are in the box. But you can store all this stuff on the tank mode. Now, as far as the guns, you have, well, 3 ports. You can plug them onto, one there, and one there. The instructions suggest that you plug them into this port here. But as always, it's yours. You can do whatever you like. So you can have that going on, and you can take the big old rocket pods here, and you have a slot right here for these tabs right here on either side of the turrets. So you just plug that in there, and you plug that in there, and you can have that going on. And then the sword, they never tell you what to do with the sword in either of the alt modes, but I assume you just kind of plug it up top there on the turret. You can do that, things you can do if you want to do it. But there you go. There is all of the armaments on Blitzwing. And as far as articulation in the tank mode goes, the cannon can move up. That's as far down as it can go, but you can move it up. The turret itself can rotate, can do a full 360, so you can do all kinds of that. And is the tank mode Blush compatible? No, it's not. You can't plug a Blush in here. It does not fit. It does not work. How dare they? Worst toy ever. Worst Blitzwing ever. How dare they not make this Blush compatible? Why would they not do that? Why? 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 I don't know. But you know what he can do? He can... But that is basically it. Get back here. That is basically it for the tank mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? To get a good spin out of him. Definitely get a good spin out of him. So to get him into jet mode, what we are going to do is we're going to take the turret, rotate it 180. We're going to open up this panel right here. You can see a lot of molded detail in there. That's nice. That's lovely. Lovely. Take this and fold it back, then close that back up. You're going to take the turret itself, raise that up on that double hinge, and then you're going to come here to these sections of the turret, actually these sections here first, and you want to untab these and swing these back like so. It's a little tab slot connection there. Just get that nice and squozen. And do the same thing on the other side, just untab that, bring that around, and then you're going to raise up this entire assembly here. You have a couple connection points here. You have one here and you have one up in here. So just undo that. And then just raise these up. It's on a double hinge, so you're going to take this and collapse it in like so. Then you're going to take these little wingtips and just fold them down like that. Second verse, just like the first. Just untab that. Bring it up and over and in. Fold that down like so. Once you have done that, you want to untab this front panel here. This panel tabs in very securely. On my copy anyway. There we go. Untab that. And then untab all of this and raise all of this up and get this out of your way for now. So what we're going to do here, take these tail fins and rotate them down. You want to split the legs, and the wings will just unfold from the legs like so. So just pull that out and unfold it. Then you can just tab it all back together like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take, let me raise up a little bit so I have some more room to operate here. There we go. What we're going to do now is we're going to take the shoulders, we're going to untab them from this point and shift them down, and they will tab in right here on either side, like that, and like that. Get that nice and squozen. And once we've done that, we can take all of this and we can bring it back down, and you're going to have those same two connection points right back here. So just tab that in, and tab that in, and you're going to have a new connection point, which is right here. And just push that down, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in, like so. And then you can, oh, actually before we plug that in, you want to, what are we doing? Oh, wait, all we're doing here is just opening this up, getting confused here with my steps, and flip out the nose cone, close that up. Now we can close that up, boop, like that. We can pull out the landing gear. The turret here just collapses back on that double hinge, like so. These fins here, you can angle it if you want to, or just leave them straight up. It's up to you what you want to do there. And then these panels will just flip down, like that, on either side. And there you go. There you have Blitzwing in his jet mode. And he is a big, beefy jet, not the most streamlined jet, not the most aerodynamic jet, but a jet nonetheless. But let's get in closer, so we can take a look at the details. You can see the cockpit there done in a nice transparent red. You got the yellow there as well, the Decepticon symbol. Nose cone itself done in that nice bright silver. Got some silver there, some bits of silver here. You got some nice molded in panel lining. Decepticon symbols on the wings. Nice silver tail fins, the big old thrusters, and of course a lot of tank stuff just kind of hanging off the bottom. Not the most aerodynamic thing at all, but hey, it is what it is. But there you have that. Now as far as storage for all of your accessories, yes, you can store all this stuff on here. You can take the guns and you can plug them either up front or plug them back here. The instructions suggest back here, but as always, You can do whatever you wish. If you want to plug them up front, have to be a little bit more pronounced. Totally up to you. As always, it's yours. Do what you want. Do whatever you want. So you can do that. The sword, again, they don't tell you what to do with the sword in either alt mode, but again, you could, I guess, just plug it down here or something, or, do that. I don't know. Hasbro doesn't care about this sword. They included it, but they don't care about it. I don't know. Maybe have it sitting back. I don't know. That's just, it's a thing. It knocks off his, it totally knocks off his center of balance there. Let's just forget about the sword. Forget about the sword. Who cares about the sword? Swords? What's that? What are those? But you can also take these. What they want you to do with these is they want you to pop these sections out. And these sections, once they're in, it came off real easy now. But any other time, these things are a pain to get out. There you go. I think they're just loosening up on me. But these are going to plug in right here. Like so, and what's going to happen here is you want to come back to the thrusters. You want to open up this bottom section of them to reveal these ports. So now you're going to take them and use this post right here. That will plug in like that, and plug in like that. Then I think you're supposed to rotate the hands down like so, and you have this deal going on. What this is, I don't know. It makes no sense, but it's a thing you can do. If you want to do it, why not? Dare I say why not? I don't know. But hey, it actually gives you a place to store the sword that's a little bit, not in the way. But, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that, I really genuinely don't know. I don't know. Things you can do. Just all kinds of things that you can do. Whoosh! Then, for comparison, here he is with Astro Train, with Octane, with the Titan's Return, Blitzwing, and with G1 Blitzwing, because precious! Oh, so precious. So that is basically it for the jet mode, so let's get down to transformation again, shall we? Ooh, nice. Alright, so now let's get down to robot mode. So first thing we want to do, we can take these panels here and just flip these up. You want to just basically, actually we'll do this, we'll untab this. Again, this panel is really secure. There we go. Untab all that. And untab all that. Just get that up. Bring that landing gear down. You can come here now and open up the cockpit. Flip that nose in. Flip that around. You can open up his chest. Rotate that around. Close that back up. We can turn his head around now. And we got that. So the arms, just want to untap from this section here and plug them right back up here. So the shoulders are sitting where shoulders are supposed to sit. That's always important. And at this point now, we can just bring this down. This panel will come up and over and tab in right here, like so, to form the chestial region. You can take these little wingtips here and flip these out on either side, like so, and just make sure it's nice and plugged in, and there you have the backpacular region all done. So now we can work on the legs. So just untap the legs, and you're going to just unfold them, like so. So you have a tab slot connection right here, and then you also have a tab slot connection right in here. So tab that in, and then tab that in, like that. Then you can take the wing, just wrap that around the leg. That will sit right in there. Just bring this tail fin out a little bit so you can open up the feet. You can just bring that back in. And there you have a leg all done. Second vest, guess what? Just like the first. Open it up, tab, tab. Wrap that wing around, wrap it around. Plug it in. Just bring that out a smidge so you can open up the feeties, open up the heelies, and bring that back forward. Like so, and there you have the legular region all done. Oops, make sure this is snapped up all the way. There we go. Stability. That's what we need here. Stability. There we go. So, on the home stretch here, we're going to just take this panel and rotate this down. I'm going to bend his arm and flip up the fist. And you're going to take this assembly here, rotate this around, and then rotate this panel up. And that will cover up the gap in the forearm. And there you have that all done. Again, second fist, like the first. Bring that down, bend that elbow, so you can flip up the fist, and then rotate this around, rotate this up, and there you go. There you have Blitzwing in his robot mode. And he looks real good. He looks real good. A nice G1-y Blitzwing. And I do quite dig the look of the guy. I like it. I personally quite like it. But let's get in close here so we can take a look not at his belly but at his noggin. Oh, there's the noggin. Into there. Nice yellow for the helmet, red for the visor, silver for that face there. Decepticon symbol there on the chest. Got the silver and red, silver belly. Silver down the crotch, silver thighs. Nice silver too. Really nice shiny silver. And his big old feet. And moving up the back. And he has the typical Blitzwing backpack. That's pretty much what's supposed to be back there. So, all in all, not too shabby. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. So you have your wiggly waggly. You can look up a good bit. You can squirrel. Totally do that. Look down. Head can do a full 360. Now, the arms are a bit limited. You do have this panel here that you can flip up and get out of the way, so you can move the arm forward only about that far outward. You get that outward movement there. If you unclip the shoulder piece, you can get some extra outward movement there on that shoulder. But that's pretty much it. That much forward, you can get about that much back. So the shoulder articulation is a little bit limited just due to his design, unfortunately. Would have been nice if maybe they could just make the whole shoulder pad move with it, but hey, it is what it is. You do have bicep rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. You do have wrist rotation. They can also move inward a bit due to transformation. You got waist rotation. You can move these panels out of the way so legs can move forward that far, back, about that far, outward, that far. You got thigh rotation. You have over 90 degrees of bend there at the knee. As far as the feet, they can't move up. You can move the if you move this out of the way, because this the little tail fin here does tab into the side of his foot. So if you move this, you can get like a toe joint, and also the heel can move down if you need it for supporting any poses. And you do also have lots of ankle tiltage. And as far as his weaponry goes, you can store all of this on his person. As far as the guns go, you can just plug these in back here using these ports. And then you can plug the sword back here. This is the one instance where the instructions actually tell you what to do with the sword. There you go. You can have all that stored on his back if you want to, or you can have him wielding his weapons as a warrior should. Plug the gun in there, the sword in there, so you can pew pew, hack hack, pew pew, poke poke, slash slash, stab stab, whatever you want him to do there. So you can have that going on if you wish. And unfortunately, no, his gun is not Blush compatible either. The gun is not, I mean, it has a little post for it, but it's way too short, and it just falls right off. It just doesn't. Why? 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 I don't know. But another thing we can do is use these things. We can use them, yes we can. If we turn his hands down like so, you're going to plug in this post right here into his hand. Just come in from the side and just plug that in like that. This makes no sense. I mean, the whole, like, kind of gimmick of this line is, like, the Energon weapons. I mean, I get that, but I mean, just, like, why does he have giant hands? Hey, why not? Why not? But it's just, I just find it weird. Let's bring these up. They don't really stay on that well either. Come on. Stay. Stay. Come on. You're there. Come on. Work with me. Work with me. You know why? Because the camera's on. That's why. There you go. That's a thing you can do. That's a thing you can do if you want to do it. I mean, hey. Okay. You can have just these giant, missile hands. They are articulated. You can open them up because reasons. You can do things. Have them angle how you wish. Like I said, they don't really stay in all that well. You stay. Because it's normal. There we go. But you know what? At least these are Blush compatible. Yes, they are. At least something on this guy is Blush compatible. So if you have a ton of Blushes, you can arm up all of his fingers here. You can do that. You can do a big old Blitzwing Blush. Sure. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with Astro Train, with Octane, with the Megs, with the Titan's Return, Blitzwing, so you can see how that works out. And here he is with G1 Blitzwing because he's precious. Oh, so precious. So, there you go. So there you have a Blitzwing, and yeah, he's a decent figure. The tank mode looks good for the most part. I mean, that cockpit sticking out a little too far is not the best, and the visible head syndrome is also not great. They could have done that a little bit better. The jet mode is not great. Just a lot of junk just kind of hanging off the bottom of it, but it is what it is. The robot mode is where this figure really shines. The robot mode looks great in my opinion. Not the best triple changer we've gotten from Hasbro, but not the worst either. He's a decent figure in my opinion. And I am still happy to add him to my Decepticon ranks. So there you go. Now, if you would like this or any other Legacy figures, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Legacy playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Legacy Leader Class Blitzwing, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Ah, Blitzwing, buddy, pal! It's about time you got here. Listen, I need your expertise. Yeah, you're already asking way too much of me. Listen, this is very simple. All I need you to do is to kill every Autobot you see. That's all. No, gee, no pressure. No, come on, it'll be easy for you. It's light work. Come on, light work. Yeah, well, if it's so easy, why haven't you done it? I haven't done it because I've been saving them all for you, that's all. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. What, you don't believe me? Come on, would I lie to you? You have many times.